Hello, in this video we are going to learn on application level or application type of questions that might comes on Excel functions. And in this video we are going to learn on the application type of questions on two functions like subtotal and VLOOKUP. And here we have the three queries which is regarded subtotal and VLOOKUP. Let's look at on one by one. First one, George Co., it's a company, has its own total profit data as shown here. So here we have the data table. And the query is for HR manager. He wants to know what is the total profit based on item type. How can he find out a solution? So we know that under the item type we have like fruits, vegetables, personal care, clothes, beverages, cereal, etc. So according to the fruits, first according to the column item type, he wants to find out the total of total profit. So when we look at on this table, we can easily find out which is the function that we have to use. See, here item type we have fruits, vegetables, personal care, like this. So first we have to sort this data on the basis of item type. So when we sort this data table on the basis of item type, we will get the data of fruits as a group, then vegetable as a group, personal care as a group, like that, right? And finally we have to find out the subtotal of those groups. So let's sort this data first. So I'm going to data menu. Under that we have sort function. So based on item type we have to sort this data. Yes, now the data has get sorted with the item type base. So now we have baby food as a group, then beverages as a group, like that. Now we can apply subtotal function. So move on to the subtotal submenu from the data menu itself. So based on item type, yes, it is item type, find out the sum of total profit, and checking these two options are checked or not, and I'm just clicking OK. See, the HR manager got the result. So he find out a solution that here I have to use the function subtotal, and before applying the subtotal I have to sort the data based on the item type, then I have to apply the subtotal function. And now he got the answer. Baby food total is here, beverages total is here. Now he just wanted to bold or color those total value in this table. Okay, so now the first query has solved. Now let's move on to the second query. So here we have a data. See, this is the data. Okay, so name with 4 subjects like maths, science, social, English. So the data of subject marks is here. Okay, so this is the query. Maths teacher got an Excel sheet of students' mark based of all subjects of a class. Okay, and she wants her subject marks of few students. So she just needs the marks of few students of her subject. So she doesn't need any marks of all students of her subject. She just needs only the marks of few students. How can she find out the marks of those students? So this is a one-way searching. Based on the name, she want to find the marks because the subject is fixed, which is maths, and the teacher is teaching the maths subject. So this is a one-way searching method or one-way lookup method. Okay, so this is the hint that we will get from the question itself. So max teacher wants to know the marks of her subject of few students. So we have to search based on the student name. Okay, so that is why I said this is a one-way searching method. So let's see with the formula equals. Now here I am going to put the names of students. Okay, and in this column the marks of those students will be displayed. Okay, so we look up. Since why I used V, because the column or the table value is in the vertical format, right? So I used VLOOKUP here. VLOOKUP, and the lookup value, the searching value is this one, right? Because here I am going to write the names of those students which that teacher wants to know the marks. So this is the column where I am going to put or the max teacher going to put the names of that few students. So it's G2, comma. The table array is from here to here, comma. Okay, and we have to log these values, since the second argument of VLOOKUP should be in absolute reference. So I am putting dollar symbol before the column name and the row number, comma. Now I want to know the max marks, right? So max is in the second column. So 2 is the index number. True is the fourth argument. Enter. Since I am not entered any name over here, the result will be like this. Now I just need Megha, Pushkaran, Rachel, then Surya and Vismaya's mark. Okay, so first I am going to select the name here and I am going to just put the name over here. See, I got the mark. Megha Pushkaran got 43 marks in max. So here is it. Okay, next one is Rachel, right? So I am just copying the name of Rachel Jerry here and putting the name here. See, Rachel Jerry got 34 in max subjects. So I got the mark here. So this is how we can find out the remaining students' max marks also. Okay, so this is an application of VLOOKUP and it was a one-way lookup. Okay, now the last query is, principal got an Excel sheet of student marks of all subjects of a class, but she wants to know some subject marks of few students. How can she find out the marks of those students? So here, what is the query? She wants to know the marks of few students on a particular subjects or a selected subjects. So here she wants to pass two values, right? Subject, which subject, and the mark. Sorry, the subject and also the name of student. So this is a two-way searching method. Okay, because she wants to pass two values as argument. First one is the student name, second one is the subject name. Okay, so again let's look at here. So again I am going to apply the formula here. Same, VLOOKUP is the function. VLOOKUP. Okay, and here I am going to put the student's name. Okay, and again table array is the same, and again I am going to put the dollar symbol over here. Okay, the next is, I want to know a selected subject's mark, right? So it's not specifically for max, or science or social or English. So when I enter max here, I want to know the a particular student's max mark. When I enter science subject there, I want to know the science mark of that student. So what I have to do is, here I want to enter another function like match. So the lookup value is here. So in this column I am going to put my the subject names, okay, and the cell range is this, right, because the subjects are listed over here. So here also I am going to put the dollar symbol. Okay, comma, exact match 0, bracket close, match function is over, comma, true. Here also I have not entered any names or subject over here. So here I want to enter the name of student. So I just copied one student name, and also I have to enter the sorry, subject, right. So now I am going to put science subject here. See, so the mark of Abarna J on science subject is 41. See, it's 41. So when I change the subject here, see, Abarna J's social mark is 29. Okay, and again I'm changing the name over here. See, Hexy's social mark is 25. See, so this is the application level of VLOOKUP function. So VLOOKUP function can be search for a one-way and also two-way. So this is how we can find out those solutions. So now we got the solution for those 3 queries, and I hope you all got an idea on how can we get application level of queries on these Excel functions. Thank you so much.